let me show you some cool teams, right? I'm gonna make a video on this later, but I'll give you a little primer right here. Tell me if you just started the game relatively recently, you couldn't build this team. Now I want you to be really impressed with this gear, right? First we got Momo, and the only thing special about her is the 200 effectiveness, but I mean, with these other stats, it is not hard, or effect resistance is not hard to get her that effect resistance, and that's all you need. Look at this. It's all 85 and 75 gear. This is like low frickin' tier. And then we got World's Best Mui. He is a 3-star Awakened level 50. He's on an immunity set for no reason whatsoever. Again, 75% of his gear is level 75 or 78. All free gear. And then we got Furious, a free unit you can get from in-game. Again, all level 78 and 85 gear. Absolute garbage stats. He's not even full crit chance. I guess he is once he does his thing. I couldn't get his crit chance lower. I put him on heckin' Infinity Basket of all things for no reason. Do your best to build a Sigrid that's this good. All level 78 gear, except for an 85 ring. I mean, this is just all the Nixie Labyrinth stuff. Something from an event. Starry Clock. There's an L in that word. And it just works. What's best about it? It doesn't just work, it always works. It has a 100% success rate. This team never fails. Ever. So all you have to do is get this garbage level of gear on your Wyvern team units, on these free units, a bunch of 3 stars, a free 4-star, and a free 5-star. Get this garbage unit on there, and this team never fails. Beat Wyvern 13 once, and 10 times a day you can run the quick battle, 20 times if you buy the monthly pack. So you can do 10 to 20 runs a day for free with the quick battle, and then before you go to bed, you fire it up and just have it auto run while you're asleep, and you wake up to another 30 clears. You can do 40 to 50 runs a day, which is more stamina than you're going to have unless you are burning leaves. It's going to let brand new players catch up fast with this garbage tier team that never fails, even if the Wyvern transforms. You want to make it even more stable, you can put debuffing artifacts on the what's his name on Mui. I don't want to bore you watching this whole thing, but well, it's almost over. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can proc a shield. I don't roll gear at all. You don't have to roll the. Well, I mean, it's free gear. You don't have to farm that gear. You go into the labyrinth, you get it. This is like the crap gear that you get from doing events. You can also put the free Guild War artifact on Mui or Furious to supplement the effect resistance on your Momo if you can't quite pull off the 200 ER. You can run triple resist set on Momo to get the ER. Never fails. 100% success rate. Nobody even came close to dying. But wait, there's more. Check out this Golem team. A free not free, but 3-star Christy, a free connection unit in Hazel, and this is just, this Hazel is over-tuned to hell because I use her in Rift. She doesn't need this level of gear. So it's just a standard mascot Hazel from Rift. You can drop this gear substantially. She has no need for effect resistance in this fight at all. She's just there for some supplemental healing because Rowana doesn't quite do it all by herself. Rowana's there for the counter healing against my RTA Rowana. She is way, way over-kitted for this. She doesn't need the ER. The health can drop down. There's better artifacts for her than Stella Harpa, but standard RTA 1 works. It's my Guild Wars Christy. The 125 ER going to the back row is nice, plus this artifact throwing a bit more. The whole purpose of that is so that Sirmia can never get stunned. And this, Sirmia, but she's not on rage set. Normally when I build her, I've got like 5k attack, but she does not need to be this good. She can be substantially lower as well. Bastion doesn't throw to the back line. Hell, it's even worse then. Even the fact that this is another 100% full clear, never fail team makes it even worse that Bastion doesn't throw to the back line. But this is such a clean team. If you want to farm Golem because you are a nutter and you think that's an important thing to do, you do you. I farmed Golem for like 3 months when I first started, and I think my account is better for it because I had a good saturation of HP and defense sets, and a lot of people are fishing for protection. We're starting to see protection set going on more and more oddball units. I saw some madman make a protection set Auden. Save your Auden on protection set. What's wrong with people, Sue?
Yeah, it's not very red-latable. And anyways, yeah, I don't know. I personally think Golem is one of the better hunts right now.
Notice everyone's health still maximum. Golem's hurt. Hey, you know what? That was a little lucky, but the Daydream Joker is nice.
Like health set, defense set, and protection set are all viable at top level right now.
See the big old resistance over top of Sirmia there because she's getting the back row ER from there, and you know we get to keep the gab. I mean, look how fast we're chewing through this Golem, and he can't hit us hard enough to do damage, even with the defense breaks on. And this is a relatively attainable gear level. I might make this video during a free on equip event so that I can tear all their gear down, because a lot of these are RTA, Paula Trials, Rift units, so their gear is a little bit high and it doesn't need to be. The double heal just protects Sirmia. Sometimes she gets low, but one or the other healer always gets on top of her. And yeah, I mean, these are slow, right? But these aren't designed to be one-shots and fast. These are designed to be ways for lower-end players to finally complete this and then take advantage of the quick battling. Another 100% full clear team for your quick battling. And we've got a Azimanak one, too, or Azimanak hunt, I should say. Remember this? You remember the good old days of Champion Zerato and A13? Well, they're freaking back. Same Momo. Yep, this is a classic. It's an oldie but a goodie, but it's the same Momo that was on the Wyvern team. It's again, a really overtuned Mascot Hazel. I mean, she's 100 ER is all you really need for this, but you don't think you need ER at all for this. She's just kitted like this because of Rift. I'm busy ranting, Bellcock. Wait your turn. About the same amount of clicks, but I find it more convenient. What'd you say? Oh. Okay. Well, nice. I didn't know that was there. Thank you. He's showing me that if you click this right arrow, you can go from the free stuff and go over and get your daily energy from the Abyss Abyss from the arena shop. Thanks for showing me that. I mean, look at this freaking destruction set Ross. I literally just threw random crap on him. 85 boots. He's got an 80% crit chance, but into a crit damage weapon. Oh, you know what? I put this on him to boost everybody's crit chance, so he's actually about 96% crit chance. But, you know, I just threw him on some random DPS gear to assist a little bit with damage. He's not really doing much except holding the Midnight Bloom to lower champions, or to increase champions. Oh, champions are already 100% crit. Why is he on Midnight Bloom? I could put him on literally any other artifact. You do want ALS Violin, you get this from the Hall of Trial shop. But I mean, you know, 230 crit damage, 141 speed, 10k by 1200. This is not a good Champ Z, guys. But again, it is a 100% never fails team that should be relatively accessible. I know it's an ML 4-star and that kind of sucks, but you know what? You got a couple other hunts to farm until you just pull this guy.
Yeah. This is the one hunt,
And it's
by
just
the way,
clean.
I think this is the one hunt where if you're newer to the game, this is the one where you want the 100% clear team.
Yeah, and this is 100% clear. It's not fast. All of these are god-awful slow. But they just work.
Well, Azimanak, as I detailed when I did my Azimanak video, right? Like, this is, I think, the most important hunt in the game for any player. People will tell you it's Wyvern. I think it's this one. Because I think having good rage gear is just, it's too important for your PvE career in the game.
And yeah, sure, Overlord, I'll show the Golem team here at the end once we get through, but Ras with the defense breaks and the dual attacks. Between Momo and Hazel, lots of healing. You'll notice nobody is getting anywhere close to death. The little bit of lifesteal on Serato tops him off. And the LL's Violin, you notice it says Berserk, but there's no Berserk up here, because he stripped it with Violin. Now, when I say these are 100% clear, right, I mean they're 99.999% clear. Yes, it is possible that you could miss the strip 20 times in a row and he finally beats through your ability to heal. It's possible, but not probable. Let me just put it this way. I've been running these constantly to test them out, and I've not had a single one fail. Yes, the fights actually are running in the background. It's doing the calculations. I can tell because my one-shot teams, it goes win, win, win. But when I run these teams, it goes win, 4 or 5 seconds, win, 4 or 5 seconds, win. So it's obviously doing the full calculations in the back.
Ismulsharanchi can't even do one hunt, let alone Orsha's bag for a health deleter.
Damn. Rastafarius has joined the I Hate ML Sharoon Club. What do you think about that, Sue?
I think you're wrong.
Oh no, he's got Berserk up. Whatever will we do? And it's stripped. Yeah, you can see it's slowly chewing through it. Nobody's getting hurt. The boss isn't self-healing. It's climbing through, and it's going to eventually clear. And it just never fails. And the one that everyone hates the most. Okay, Overlord Kim, this one's for you, right? You want to see the Golem team? Well, look at the Caides team. Now, look at the Golem team again. And back to the Caides team. Talk about, like, conservation of gear. It's the exact same team. Okay, wait, there's one difference. Let's fix that right there. There we go. Exact same team. I'll show you the gear again real quick, but it's just a standard RTA Rowana. She doesn't need to be this strong, though you do want a lot of health on her because she's going to take some punches to the face. The defense isn't that big of a deal. You got Mascot Hazel doing Mascot Hazel things. Again, really overtuned. It's because she's built for Rift. Doesn't need to be this strong. She never gets hit, so she can have a way, way lower gear level. She's just there to heal and cleanse and buff. Here to provide resistance to the whole team and especially to Sirmia. And once again, it's a somewhat strong Sirmia should work at a lower gear level. I'm going to try putting Sirmia on crappier gear, see how it works out. And again, it just works. Ooh, I almost hit that button. I use Crescent Bologna and Seaside Bologna, Wrecking Mirage. Hey, I'm not saying there aren't better options. I'm trying to go with free options. These are all free. So far, the only unit that isn't a free unit is Rowana. And at some point in time, if you haven't gotten Rowana and you're looking at these hunts, you just fire up her side story and do Rowana and get her because she's very, very important to all aspects of the game. And it's Golem and Caides. They're probably the last two hunts you'll ever need to worry about farming, right? So by the time you're ready to farm those in earnest, you should either have or be looking to force your Rowana onto your team. And I guess Champion Zerato, but again, Although I think A13 is an important one to start farming. I mean, look. Nobody's taken any damage out of the first phase. Now, Sirmia... Oh, wow. She actually didn't resist the restrict. But, you know, it wasn't a full 200% ER on Sirmia. She's taken some hits to the face because she's got the higher danger level. Unlike other guides, make sure your Rowana skills are turned on. Everybody here has a non-attack skill, so they will continually cycle the skills off. There's her. She did a non-attack skill. The danger flag is off. Remember, Caides only targets the highest danger flag unit. He does self-heal when he jumps, but you stay ahead of him and don't have to worry about him healing. You're doing more damage than he can self-heal. I mean, look how hard she freaking hits. And she's got almost constant gab from herself and from Mascot Hazel. It's 2 sources of greater attack buff stay on her. And if she's got gab up and what's her name? Christy does her S3, then I think doesn't Christy's S3 have a gab too? Or have an attack buff to it? Yeah, right there. If Christy gives attack buff, it extends gab by 1 turn. So if her gab is down to 1, Christy does her S3, her gab's back up to 2. All this injury happening. Lovely, lovely. Extend the gab back up another turn. Blam. Nice and slow. Because the danger level shifts around, it heals whatever unit was getting hit before. Sirmia was getting hit before, she cleanses her danger level, and now the dual attacks will start healing her while somebody else is taking it to the face. So they kind of share it. The injury does add up, but I mean, boss is down to 25% health left. The jump does heal him, but now we're back to 25% health, and he'll be dead in just a minute. God, this is slow. Remember back when we didn't have background battling, we just had to watch this crap?
Remember when we only had 1x speed?
Remember when we had pet snacks?
Bro, go ahead, set it to 1x speed, you won't.
Check this out, guys. Remember this?
This is what we played Epic 7 on until 2023. This is how fast it moved.
It feels like we're fighting underwater. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I didn't like the idea of 2x speed when it was initially released, but I tell you what, having watched some of my older videos that are 1x speed, so glad it's here. And boom, Caides gone. I have yet to have a fail with this Caides team. I'm on the cusp of saying it's 100%. I do think I need to get a little bit more HP on Christy to be confident enough to put it online, but it's, I mean, hell, I'll probably just put this online as a primer, but I want to re-gear everybody with crap gear. Now, this last one is a bug. You ready for this team? This team never fails. Ever. Same Christy. I like how I'm trying to conserve the units so you can trash gear these units. I'm trying to make it easier on lower end players to just re-gear the same units. Doesn't need this much ER. You just need whatever she gives the back row plus whatever Flurry has to be 200 ER. Okay? Now remember, this right here doesn't go to the back row if Christy dies, but Christy won't die here. Not built like this, she won't. So this is a metric F ton of ER going back to this back row. At least minimum of 100 ER going to the back row. She's already got 100 BAM. We're at 200 ER. Got a 75 health ring on her. 75 this, 78 that. She's Friggin' double health resist set. Who builds Flurry like this? This is the most offensive Flurry I've ever seen. I really, really like Justice for All. It can be plus 15 if you've got it. If you don't have Justice for All, Nostalgic Music Box. It also grants continuous healing, barriers, defense buffs. It works almost as well. The only advantage that Charles's artifact has is this grants it for 1 turn. This grants it for 2 turns. So, and it's a higher chance to proc, so it runs a little better. And you want to make sure that you turn Flurry skills off. And it's free. I've run this at night, every night for the past 3 days, and I've always come back to 30 out of 30. It has never failed. It's slow. It takes about 10 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes. Yes, Music Box works just as good. Well, not just as good. JFA is a little bit better because it's a 2-turn buff, whereas Music Box is only a 1-turn buff, but it works fine. The cycling on Flurry, her ability to heal, it constantly keeps Christy healed. Oh, and if you want to do Dagger Sakar, it's beat this with 4 3-star green units. Put 2 3-star green units on the team that don't have any gear on them, so they die in this first round, and then you're back to this team for a full completion. Boom, Dagger Sakar done without any effort. I am not going to run this one all the way through. I'm not going to put everybody through 10 minutes of watching Flurry just jump, but... We've been yapping for about maybe a minute here, and we're all the way down to 80%. So 5-6 minutes from now, this full clears. You'll notice nobody's health is in jeopardy. Here's the glitch. And I've reported this to Smilegate, but who knows how long it'll take them to fix. Think there is a timer on this, because when I hit QuicBattling on this, I'm going to waste 100 stamina to show this off. See? Failed.
Oh, it did? Oh my...
Okay, you know what? Let's just kill Epic 7. Maybe that'll actually save my stamina and stuff.
Rip Bozo. Literally rip Bozo.
In case anybody's wondering, it just finished the second team. But yeah, see, it's just totally failing. So that is a glitch. So you can use this team if you are brand spanking new and can build those 2 units. You can use this team to like maybe do 30 runs of Banshee every night before bed, or get your Dagger Sakar. But don't trust this team for QuicBattling yet. I think all I need to do is add a couple of units to the team. So yeah. I think, yeah, it's bugged because it took so long it can't be called QuicBattling. But all the other teams, even though all the other teams are kind of slow, see, did it preserve my QuicBattling? That sure would be nice. Clear. All these are 100% full clear, guaranteed. This isn't for endgame players. Endgame players can still build their high-end units and just QuicBattle with those, and it's even faster. But for lower-end players, mid-game players, people who are just starting out, this is a brilliant way to have a 100% success team, not waste your QuicBattling, be able to run it at night while you're sleeping, get your gear, and start building up faster. Or if you are a late game player and you can just barely pull off Rift, but you don't have 9 different rage sets to be able to rapid farm all the hunts and have them ready, and you hate changing gear around and Fribbles is broken, this gives you a way to put absolute gutter trash gear. I mean, this is the bottom of the gear score. There's a lot of 40 and 30 gear score items on these units. Lets you put all that stuff, that gear that you'll never use anywhere else in the game, on units that you will probably never use anywhere else in the game, and just have them ready so that you can smash your 10 quick battles a day and then go back to farming Rift. And that's exactly what I've did. I'm just going to run these teams forever so that when I need to do QuicBattling, it's there. And when Rift goes down, I will pick whichever hunt it is that I want to farm and gear that, but I hope this helps some people out. I get asked all the time, can I have a, early to mid-game gear level way to do this stuff? And I went with the angle of screw speed, let's go for consistency and easy. And Panny is asking, did I make a video on these teams? I just did. We're going to upload this and make a video of these teams, so there you go. Hope it helps you guys out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great one, everybody. Okay, there we go.